Alrighty. Alrighty, chat room. I'm here. I'm ready.
Let's enjoy a great showtime!
So, for the YouTube guys, a platform fighter is a game where you fight on platforms. There are different types of plat fighters. There are different like subgenres within the subgenre. So I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while. This is one of the more requested things that I've had. Shoutouts to KZ for making the tier list maker for this. I'll put a link to it on my Twitter and in the Discord and in my chat. So I need to figure out how I want to rank these. So I already got like the top two ideas, and then we got like good games, all right, mid, and then lower than mid, and then bad. Actively do not want to play. That's actually true. I should have like actively don't want to play. Actively do not want to play. So with this tier list, I want it to be very clear. I like most platform fighters. More tiers? No. I'm not counting. I actively enjoy the genre quite a bit. I personally cannot say that I dislike a lot of these games. I like most of them, and I imagine this tier list is going to be much more upper half focused than lower half. Here, skip for 10 minutes in the video. There's going to be more tiers. I guess we just start by putting one game in each tier. Actually, I'm just gonna go in order. Let me try the question. What's your question, Riley? How are babies made? I don't know. So Kung Fu Panda is, it's like bad, but it's like a fun bad. I don't know. Okay. Fuck. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna replace alright with bad, but in a fun way. So bad in a fun way, I would put Kung Fu Panda in this tier. This game is not objectively good. It has a lot of really fun ideas though, and a lot of the characters are fun. This game is very fun. A lot of the characters are broken. There's some infinites. There's a lot of degenerate strats. You can fly around in the fucking game. It's crazy as fuck. And I really like it for that. However, it is objectively not good. It is not a good game. Punch Time is bad. It's just bad. So I've played this game a few times. I played it like once on my own and then once with KZ over Parsec. This game is really boring. It's bad in a very boring way. It has a few interesting ideas. I believe some of the character concepts and character design are very interesting. And if they were expanded upon, this one's just very bad in a boring way. It's not bad in a fun way. It's not bad in an interesting way. There's not even a lot of infinites in the game. It's interesting. It has sort of interesting ideas, but it's just not fun. It's not good. It's just nah. Nasby's a good game. Nasby close to being a good. I'm gonna put it's at the top of good games. Nasby, it's simple. It has a very simple movement system and has simple character designs. It's very simple, but I like that about it. It's a game that is deep, but in a simple way. You know, it doesn't go farther than it needs to. It is just a fun, simplistic platform fighter. The combo game is super cool, but still simple. Neutral, it's very neutral focused, which I like. Nearly dropped my fucking Coca-Cola. Yeah, Nasby is like Playboy Cardi, a little bit. It's Playboy Cardi of platform fighters. Brawl Minus, I'll put this in bad in a fun way. Brawl Minus is a Brawl mod. It's one of the more famous Brawl mods that isn't P+. It's fun. It's like candy. It's very much a candy game. Every character can do all these big infinites that kill you in like one hit. It's not super deep. You're not going to get any good neutral out of it. You're not going to get any amazing designs, but it's a fun Brawl mod. That's really all you need. Oh, fuck. Oh, peak. Oh my god. Wait, hold up. Peak in a row. Jesus Christ. Probably in this order too. These are three of like my favorite platform fighters. I'm going to start with Rush Rev. Rush Rev is so fucking fun. It has some of the best designed characters in platform fighters. The combo game is so fucking fun. The neutral is so fucking fun. The fucking characters are so fucking. I see Brawlhalla hate in the chat. I don't like this. Rush Rev is just so fucking good. It's the only game that really tries the anime fighter plus platform fighter like thing, like fused, and it like does it well. It's the only game that truly does it. Rivals of Aether, best movement system in platform fighters, period. The movement system is so fucking good. About half the roster is spectacularly designed. It's the best feeling platform fight. To play the characters is so fun. Playing the game is so fun. The only issue that I have with it, and the reason why I can't say it's my favorite, even though it's probably my most played, is the fact that there are characters who sort of just put you in checkmate situations by pressing the same button over and over. Like if you get caught by Orcade Back Air or Zetterburn Fair and they don't kill you, there's a chance you're just going to be rinse repeated by the same move over and over, and that's not fun. And also some characters like the punish game is too high, but that's the appeal. That's the entire appeal of Rivals. It's such big, explosive punish games, and that's the entire appeal. It's why, you love it. It's why you love Rivals. Brawlhalla is a game that you learn to appreciate the more you get into platform fighters. Its stance change systems is very unique. Its movement system feels so unique. Chase dodging feels so unique. The punish game and neutral game are so nice. It's like the perfect balance of neutral and punish. It feels so fucking good to play. Its netcode is one of the best. Like, the only games that really rival it is Rush Rev. It just feels so fucking good. Yeah, Brawlhalla is just, it's such, I feel like it's underrated by a lot of platform fighter people because they like play it like once or twice. I recommend giving it a try. I recommend giving it another try and giving it a true chance to like you need to let it like you, right? You need to let it be enjoyable. Because whenever you first play it, it's going to feel sort of bad. It has a very high skill floor, so it's not going to feel good on your first try. But Brawlhalla is just, I love Brawl. Oh yeah, I should just make it I don't know tier. Just so I can get that out of the way. I don't know about Ninja Turtles. I haven't played Ninja Turtles. Brawlout is underrated. I would put it in good games. I believe that the movement system is very, very lackluster. That's my main critique of it. It's definitely on the lower end of good games. Oh, that sucks. Lol. But like the character designs are very interesting. I like canceling moves by landing. It reminds me a lot of Smash 64, which is a good thing. I do like 64. However, it is definitely the lower end of platform fighters that I'd call good. The netcode isn't the best. The balance isn't the best, and it's not the most unique thing ever. But I feel like what is there is nice and good, and I like it. It's just nice. Also, Yooka-Laylee in that game is a very fun character. I have to give it bias because I do really like how Yuka plays. What is this? Oh, Super Duper Battle Friends. This one I don't know anything about, but I'm in the Discord for this one, and I was gonna peep it. However, they're remaking it in Platfighter engine, so I'm not gonna rank it now because the game is currently in a state that they do not. Go All Out is the worst Platfighter of all time. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad. I can't. Go All Out's so dog shit, dude. It's unplayably bad. You get caught on platforms. The platforms have walls on the side because they didn't make platform sides different from walls. It is nigh unplayably bad. And also the roster sucks ass, dude. Like it has a few unique characters, and then you have the fucking Yandere from Yandere Simulator, and then like John Shoot 'em Up guy. Like it's so bad. Everything about the game is bad. Five Animals Arena is just, it's not good. I remember playing it. It felt like ass. There's like no movement to it. It's very simple. The characters are simple. The moves are simple. I need to revisit it, but it's like it was not fun whenever I tried it. there was just like nothing there. There was just nothing there. Actually, I'd put it in lower than mid. I think it's better than Crunch Time XL because this one's just inoffensively bad. This one's like just dog shit. They removed dash cancelable, so it's like Rush Rev with a quarter of the depth. Now you think there's another game on here that's like Rush Rev, a quarter of the depth. Slayers for Hire is fucking peak. One of the biggest missed opportunities in Platfighters ever, close to peak. This game has such good character designs that it makes me upset that it hasn't been worked on in a while. The artist is so unique. The like baseball guy with the like set play ball, so unique. Super Smash Flash, so true, Mr. Mert. Fucking everything about this game is just so cool and unique, and there's only 3 characters, and like the engine is so cool. I love how blocking works, with blocking being a universal launcher. I love how zoning works, right? The only thing I don't like is the lady who just throws nukes from herself, but she's a cool character. She's very fun, but like minus her, everything else about the game is almost perfect. I wish that it was worked on more. It's so close to being peak. Stardust Valkyrie. It's like pulling me in 2 directions, right? I'm gonna put it in mid for right now. Stardust Valkyrie is pulling me in 2 directions. Because objectively, the game is bad. The engine feels like shit to move in. The character designs are super homogenous. But, like, it's also so fun. The character designs are bad I'm gonna put it bad in a fun way. There's a lot of objectively good things in the game, though. The training mode is fantastic. There's a lot of polish in some things that are in the game. You can tell it was made by someone who knows what they're doing. It's just they don't know how to make a platform fighter. And it's bad, ugly, but it's dumb fun. That's true. That's how I feel. It's definitely not worth $20. Buy it on a sale if you can. But God, I want to come back to it in like 2 years. Whenever it's had time to like polish and all that, because it's almost great. It's another almost great game, but like it's like low good games, top of bad, but in a fun way. Roof Rage is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. It has some of the best feeling movement. Roof Rage has one of the best rosters. It feels so good to move in. I like how it introduces more moves. I like everything about it. The sleeper hit, it's such a sleeper hit, dude. I want more people to play Roof Rage. Roof Rage, another fantastic game. It's fully realized too. It's one of the few games in this list that is completely, fully realized, finished product. And it's so good and so underrated. The combo game feels so good. The movement feels so good. Everything about it is it's beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful game. Even the art's fantastic. Smack Studios is a modding tool more than it is a game. It feels pretty good to move around in, but that's about it. It's really ugly. It's mid. I remember it being worse. It's okay. It's a very okay game. Framemakers, it disappoints me. It makes me sad. It makes me so sad to say that it's mid. Like, give it a year. Give it a year or 2. It's gonna be peak. It's gonna be great. But right now, in the state that it's in, I can't give it higher than mid. It's more of a modding tool than it is an actual platform fighter, and it makes me sad. Framemakers has so much potential. I agree. Framemakers has so much potential. It has so much potential. I cannot wait till it's more fully realized. Right now, what it has is just mid though. It looks very pretty. Best OST. I will say, Framemakers has the best OST out of any game on this list. But like, it's mid. I gotta say it's mid. Dropping in real quick. I can't hear the stream. I just want to inform you that Bounty Battle is one of the worst games I've ever played. Slab City is the best platform fighter of all time, and I will not hear anyone else say the contraire. The designs are so unique. The engine feels fantastic. The single player is the best out of any platform fighter, and I will not hear differently. There are people who argue that like Brawl is better. No, Slap City has a good engine and good story. It's just fucking phenomenal. Slap is so raw. It is. It's so fucking good. It feels nice to move around in. Every character, minus like Asha and Suorta Cruiser Tetron, is very fun to fight. It's one of the few games on here that I like losing in, and that's rare. Because like I will literally lose for like 5 hours straight and be like, it's big. I love it. The Digimon games, I'm going to do a deep dive at some point on stream on these games. One of them, I believe they both have rollback. But like, I need to learn more about them. It has an active community. I recommend checking them out. They are very zoner heavy. If you like grindy zoning sort of games, which I do, personally I do, then people, check them out. Beyond Melee is like if you did P+, but in Melee and it was very mid. The devs have an ego. I personally think it's mid. For these like mod games, it doesn't do anything super unique. I do think Skull Kid and Raichu are both very fun characters, and I hope that maybe it gets better. Maybe it's gotten better since the last time I played. I have no idea, but yeah. Flash Party is a game that is good. It's a objectively good game, probably better than Brawlout. That is sort of plagued by the pay-to-win aspects and some of the character designs not being homogenous. It's a very flawed game, but objectively it is good. It's just, I wish it was better, and I liked it more in the past. It gets worse and worse and worse with every patch, and I feel like it's just going to drop to mid at some point. But currently, I will say, I still like it. The movement patch killed the game a little bit. I really don't. You know what? Fuck it. I'm putting it in mid. It's at the top of mid, but it's still mid. It's the one I've had the most enjoyment out of in this mid part. But God, the movement patch feels so bad. The input drops are so annoying. Like, it pisses me off how much the game just keeps going downhill. It started out really good. It used to be super neutral focused, and now it's super like movement and like, blech, you know. Icon's Battle Arena is mediocre. I believe it is overhated by quite a bit, probably above these. Actually, let me read this. I think Spexu is definitely the worst of this part. Icon's Pickle Arena, true. Icons is just a sort of boring platform fighter. It doesn't introduce any interesting ideas. I believe that everything it does is done way better in Rush Rev, obviously. Icons is better than Framemakers genuinely? Yeah, it's genuinely better than Framemakers. I agree. There's a reason why it's above it. Not by much, but it is better. Current state Framemakers is worse than Icons. It's just Icons is a very boring idea that's well realized, but Framemakers is a very good idea that's poorly realized. The Kirby fighting games. Okay, so Kirby Fighters 1, I've played a very little amount. I'm gonna put it in I don't know, because I haven't played it that much. Kirby Fighters 2, I have played a little bit. I've never played the community patch, and I know there's a community patch that makes the game way better. But from what I've played, it is not a good game. I'd put it below Smack Studio. It is a decent idea. I like the idea of a Kirby fighting game with the abilities, and I do like the designs more than like Smashy Bros, I guess. But like, I just don't like it. I really just don't like it. I need to try the community patch though, because the community patch, I've heard high praise. I may try it on stream at some point, but yeah, I do not like Kirby Fighters 2. Sentinels Inc. is not released yet. It looks really fucking good though. Sentinels looks so good, dude. Guys, since I have a lot of viewers, go. Okay, can you guys tell the Sentinels dev to beg them to allow me on the beta team? I've input like 5 applications. Rumble Arena. It's okay, so whenever someone said a game was like Rush Rev but with half the depth, this is what I think of. This game is not good. It's not good, but it's very fun. It's a very fun game. The combos are crazy. The characters are really just dumb. The game is poorly made. It's a mobile game. Like, it's just not good. Which indie fighter was one game that had a demo for 2 days and vanished? This one right here, Indie Rumble. So Indie Rumble was a game that had a very unfortunate time pass. I'm not going to talk about the background history stuff. I know it off the top of my head. So I'm not going to talk about it. However, what was there, I did really like. I was a Indie Rumble enjoyer. However, I will recognize that most of the effort and what made the game good were the people who were designing the characters. People like Bedman, whatever his name was. It's not Bedman. It's like a Boatman, something like that. And Platfighter engine. Those were the things that made it good. Without those, Indie Rumble would not be what it was. It was almost a good game. It was on a very good engine. It had very good designers. It just had a really bad programmer. Multiversus is solid. It's a solid platform fighter. I'm gonna put these next to each other. I'm not gonna like talk about it, but Multiversus had really good character designs. I really liked how zoning played. I really liked how the zoning game. It has the highest highs and lowest lows of the good games. Don't touch that topic. I'm not touching that topic. But it's very okay. It in its current state, it was not good. I feel like that it had too many zoners, even though that was the best part. It had too many of them. The character designs though were really unique. I think the game itself was very unique, and I want more platfighters that are like Multiversus, where they truly take the genre and push the character designs and push everything as far as it will go. I want more games that truly explore ideas in interesting sort of ways. And that's what games like Slap City does. And I want more games like it. However, there are other characters in the game, like Arya Stark, like Harley Quinn and Shaggy, who are just very boring. Batman, who are very boring and not really fully realized or cohesive characters. I think Shaggy is cohesive. He's just very, 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 very boring. Also, netcode with fucking dog shit. I don't know enough about PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale to give a full opinion on it. I want to do a deep dive on stream at some point. Okay, so I'm gonna rank this as P+. PM and P+ are basically the same thing. I really like it. It's close to peak. Definitely the best Smash mod. Yeah, P+ is very, very, very fun. It has some very unique spins on the Smash characters that are in it. It has super cool punish game. It feels like what I wish Melee was like, and it feels like a Melee plus, and I like it. I don't think it's the best thing ever, but it definitely just feels like a improved Melee, and I like that. Rutro, I'm on Brawl. Okay, so Brawl has a really good item system. I feel like it's the best item system in the entire Smash series. I believe some of the characters that they added are very unique. And I think that it's sort of cool. However, I think I would rather get kicked in the face than play Brawl competitively. I do not. You're blocked. Uh-oh. I just don't. I would rather anything to play Brawl. Shoutouts to Brawl Court though. Shoutouts to community. Shoutouts to Brawl Buddies or whatever it's called. I do really like the Brawl community, and I do hope the best for that community. Melee is mid. I'm sorry to say, Melee is just mid. It does what P+ does, but worse. It has P+ is right there. Yeah. I think it's just boring. I think it did a lot for the platfighter genre, and I do believe that it did good things. And I believe that it did create the basis. However, it just because it's the first doesn't make it like the best or anything. It's just okay. It's like Street Fighter. It plays like Street Fighter 1 for me. Right? I'm not Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, right? It's okay. It's fine. I don't like it. It has rollback though, which is cool. Smash 4 is bad. I don't know which tier I'm gonna put it in. My opinion of Smash 4 has slowly gone down the more I thought about it. I realized I did let nostalgia take over while I think about it. I'm gonna put it lower than mid. Smash 4 is fun bad? I don't know. I have played it a little bit. Bad is fun way. A lot of people are saying bad in a fun way. I guess I'll put it there. Because I'm like thinking about it, because I did enjoy it. I enjoy it. And I would like to play it a lot more than like Icons or like Frame Makers or Smack Studio or Kirby Fighters. However, like, it's sort of just, nah. I think custom moves are a really cool idea. I think custom moves are a very, very cool idea. And I wish they were expanded upon. I think that Flash Party expands upon it, but like, yeah, Smash Wars Neutral was just literally good. Yeah, I agree. I don't know, like, I could literally put it in any of these 3 tiers, and like, it's my opinion. I'm gonna put it here. It's the upper one. I do enjoy it. I think Marth in that game is really cool. I think Smash 4 Marth is the best design Marth. I am. Smash 64 has really cool punish game. I do like it. However, it is done better by Remix, which I'm gonna put up there. Smash 4 Remix is good. I like it. I'll put it above Indie Rumble. I'll put it above Brawl out. Fuck. It has very fun combo game. Has very fun like systems. I feel like for a game with no DI, it is very fun. It has SDI. It has no DI. I think it's one of the better no DI platform fighters. 64 community is crazy toxic. I believe it, bro. If I was playing 64 for that long, I would be toxic too. Smash Brothers Ultimate. So I actively do not want to play this game. However, I'm trying to decide if it's honest to put it with these 2 games, because these 2 games I genuinely think are bad, while Ultimate is just mid. I'll put it in mid. I'm gonna put it like right here. Smash Brothers Ultimate is just sort of the next Smash Brothers. It's an evolution on Smash 4. It did not evolve in an interesting way. The systems are limiting. The roster is too big. The balance is bad. I do not like this game. However, I do recognize that it is mid. Lower than mid? Maybe. Fuck it, I'll put it lower than mid. It's better than Fight Animals, but it's not a good game. Mad Watch 2 Elysium is bad, but in a fun way. I'd put it at the top. I really enjoy Mad Watch 2 Elysium. I believe that... So the thing is that this game is currently being worked on. I believe that in a while, this game is going to be genuinely really fucking good once it is a completed product. However, it is a work in progress right now with a small community. I really, really enjoy Mad Watch 2 Elysium. I believe that it's just dumb fun. It's an anime fighting platform fighter with a lot of unique and cool ideas. It is carried by Plat Fighter Engine though. Hard carried by Plat Fighter. I'll put Plat Fighter Engine right here, close to peak. This game carries. It carries. It's the only game to ever carry games. This engine is so fucking good. By itself, it's fucking phenomenal. I'll say it. Yoshi is one of the best things to happen to platform fighters. I've already blocked you on Twitter. Knights Club, however, is very boring. It's just a boring little party platform fighter that doesn't do anything of interest. If you want a game like it, just buy Duck Game. It goes on sale for like a fucking $1. Please, better than PFE, PTE. No, I'm actually, yeah, I'll put it above Punch Time Network. It's genuinely better. Stomp Party, I actively don't want to play because it's just going to remind me of Indie Rumble, and this game, from what I've seen, is just Indie Pogo, but bad, and I refuse to play it. Wait, is this the one where you customize robots? I've heard about this one. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard about it. Stick Fight. Stick Fight devs are really smart, and they make really good alternative platform fighters. They're probably the kings of the alternative plat fighter market. I really, really enjoy Stick Fight. It's not my favorite though. I think Rounds is one of the best plat fighters out there. The only reason why it's not higher than this is because it's just not as competitive. If a part of me wants to put it up here with the rest of these guys because it's such an interesting idea. It's a platform fighter roguelike that has such a good engine, it has such a good basis, it feels meaty, the shots feel good to hit. It's just so fucking good. I fucking love Rounds. Plat Fighter roguelike, that's called a Metroidvania? Yeah, Metroidvania fighter. Duck Game is another really fucking good alternative platform fighter. I believe it has one of the best engines out of any platform fighter. I believe that Duck Game is just a fucking phenomenal game. It's just really fucking good. Duck Game rules. Duck Game's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's just fun. The movement feels so good. The gun, like the different guns playing so differently. It's so cool. This may piss some people off, but I've literally never played Spelunky. I've never played Spelunky 1 or 2. And I've never played their PvP mode. YOMI Hustle. YOMI Hustle, IMO, is a platform fighter with no platforms. It has a DI system. It has moves that are traditionally easier to do than traditional fighting game. And it has more platform fighter based neutral game than it does a traditional fighting game neutral game. And I would say I really fucking like it. I really fucking like it. YOMI Hustle is so fun. The balance is very nice. The turn-based aspect. Okay, as a theory guy, right, I'm a fucking nerd. So the fact that I can take as long as I want on my turns and like fully theorize how to go through it is so fucking fun. I love that shit. I love that type of shit. My cowboy would cook you. Run the set right now. I don't want to embarrass you on stream. The Outer Foxes. I love the Outer Foxes. The Outer Foxes is the first ever platform fighter ever. And for the first one, it is really fucking good. I want to put it in between these two so they don't fight. But like, it has dynamic stages. It has a dynamic way to climb up platforms. It's very different, but I really like what it is. And I feel like if you use the ideas from the Outer Foxes, you can make a really good single player mode for a platform fighter. Like I want something like how the Outer Foxes stage goes out while you're like fighting a fucking dude, like a crumbling building that gets like more and more destroyed as the fight goes on. That'd be so cool for a single player mode, and I feel like a more traditional platform fighter would facilitate that idea way better. But like, it's so good. It's so good. The Samurai Gun series is so good. But the first one here, I think the second one is definitely an improvement. I'll put it like right here. You notice that I like a lot of alternative platform fighters. I just do. They're really fucking good. Samurai Gun 2 has such a good movement system. The character designs are so good. I feel like, and this might be a hot take, I feel like that the crewmate in Samurai Gun 2 is one of the best guest characters, because while it does do the Scrimbo thing of, oh, there's a thing in the game, oh my god, look, the imposter from Among Us. I feel like that it does that, but in like a good way. It does it in an interesting way that explores concepts within the game itself. And that's how I feel like guest characters should do, right? You can do like the, oh my god, it's Among Us, but like in a like different way. But yeah, I love scribbling at my screen when I see red being sus. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's a very, very good game. It's a very good game. Also, fun fact, one of the devs for that game used to be in my Discord and then fucking left after I added everyone for a Twitch stream. I wish they were still in my Discord. I want to collect Plat Fighter devs in my Discord, like Pokemon cards. I want like Kako and Dan and other devs like that. HDR it's fun. It sure is a fun game. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of good games. I don't think it's as concise or as interesting with its redesigns as PM. However, some of the redesigns are very good. I really like how Incineroar plays. I like how Robin plays. However, some of the designs feel very boring. Like Daisy is just, what if Peach couldn't float cancel and was a fast faller? Wow, how interesting. I don't even really, I'm putting it top of mid. I don't think it's that good. What if a zoner was not a zoner? Yeah, it does fall into the trap of like, oh, we don't like zoners and people don't like fighting zoners. Let's remove every zoner. And it's like, man, it's fun though. It's probably the most fun game in mid. Like, I do play it and I do enjoy it, and I would go to a local for it. If it wasn't on Fridays while the D&D day, but like, it's almost good. Indie Pogo. I really like Indie Pogo. It's a good game. I would put it next to Stick Fight. Indie Pogo is a very polished game. The character designs are built around the gimmick of the game, and that is a lot of games they don't build their characters around the game, they build the game around the characters. And I feel like Indie Pogo does the different thing, and I really like it. And it also has probably the most polish out of all the indie platform fighters, right? Like, it has trophies, it has like challenges, it has all this stuff. All that it doesn't have is a proper single player mode. However, what is their single player mode? I do like what they have there, because of like the final boss is one of the better final bosses. If anyone watches Neos, otherwise known as I Don't Know, he made a great video about Flat Fighter bosses and why they're bad. And I feel like Indie Pogo has a great example of a really good boss, because you fight him like a normal character. It's just he's a souped up fucking beefy ass motherfucker, and I like it. King of the Hat is fucking dopamine. It is pure dopamine, dude. I really like this game. It is very fun. Never played. It is basically your win con is your hat. Your hat is a projectile. It's also your health. If you jump on the hat, you lose a stop. It's pure dopamine, and I really like it. It's simple yet effective. Truck dueling. This is a game that I believe the dev follows me on Twitter. I've never played it. I tried to find the demo, but I could not find it. Dashwalk devs, if you're interested, I'm down to play it on my stream. I would probably give you the best review out of anyone ever, because I really like dash walking and tech like that. Sade is mid. It has a lot of scrimglows, it has a lot of scrunklies, it has a lot of scrimblows. It's the closest thing to a plat fighter Mugen. I respect that. If you want like a very moddable game, or if you like Super Smash Bros. 2, but you want more and you don't really care about the quality, then yeah, it is very mid. It has too much. It has the same issue that I have with Ultimate, where there are too much shit. And yeah, however, if you like that and that's what you want, it is one of the best examples of it. And if you want a big roster, it's probably your best bet. Super Smash Flash Original is bad. It was made by like a 14-year-old. It has a Sonic OC in it. It is very funny, and for a laugh, it is very funny. It's barely playable though. It's funny bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's actually, I'm gonna put it, part of me wants to put it over these two games, because I do genuinely enjoy more than these two games. It's just literally less playable than both of these games. It's just less playable. But it has the character I want in Smash. Yeah, I really want Mr. Incredible. I need Mr. Incredible in Smashy Bros. This game right here, Indie Brawl, is so cool. So, this is the very first example of a indie platform fighter. So this game was community made. It was made by a forum. It was worked on from like 2009, somewhere whenever Brawl came out. It started work, and it stopped being worked on in 2014, which is a very interesting date for an indie-based game to like be stopped development, because that was before the boom. That was before Undertale, Lisa the Painful RPG, all these games, right? It just had like the OG shit. You have like the fedora tipping guy made by Yahtzee, like back before he did extra punctuation or zero punctuation. It's cool. It's a very cool game. I recommend looking into it. It is solid but very unfinished. And honestly, I really hope that someone, like a team, picks it back up and tries to modernize it and show modern games. Okay, y'all are gonna get mad. From what I'm reading, y'all are gonna get mad, but this is like, I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna put this like all the way up here. Smash Flash 2 is my favorite Smash game. It is my favorite Smash game. Okay, so I'm fine with no wave dashing. I'm fine with none of that. I feel like this is the best type of Smash game. And like, I like the original characters a lot. I like how the game plays a lot. It's a very fun game. I like it a lot. I probably should the game's not even in 60 frames. I'm fine with that, dude. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Hella fine with that. Not the best thing ever, but like, the freaking nerd emoji. But yeah, I I do really like it. Okay, I will say the camera fucking sucks ass. The camera is terrible. The camera's really fucking bad. The net play is terrible, really fucking bad. I'll put it a little bit lower, like lower than like Samurai Gun 2, but it's definitely my favorite Smash game. Probably put YOMI Hustle above those games too. Nidog it's fun. It's a fun little game. I like how neutral based it is. I like how it's a very pick up and play sort of game, and I like it. There's not much to say about it. It's a very simplistic game, but what is there is good. I like it. It doesn't try to do anything super big. I've never played Nidog 2. It's probably good. It's probably the same amount. I'm gonna put it in, I don't know, since I've never played it. Super Smash Land is Dan Fernandes' first ever game, and it's mid. It's cute. It's very quaint. I like it, but it's mid. It's definitely higher than Framemakers, but it's mid. And then we got the most mid to have ever mid. The most mid game of all time, lower than mid. This one is bad. Actually, I'll put it right fucking here. It's definitely my second least favorite platform fighter. Indie Game Battle was made by a fucking moron who doesn't know how to design platform fighters, and he still doesn't. If you check out his modded characters and rivals, they're very bad. Morshu plays like shit. His Toon Link plays like shit. And it's the second worst platform fighter of all time, including like the dev shit that went on behind the scenes. Yeah. Since that only took like an hour, y'all want to do a little react, Andy? Y'all want to react, Andy, to that new Multiversus video made by that one really mediocre YouTuber? So fun fact, I ghosted DeBuzz about playing rounds because I thought his Steam was ugly. Like, I thought his Steam was so cringe. It's such a bad Steam layout.